Hello everyone and welcome on in. If you guys wanted to join on in tonight, well, I'll go ahead and set everything on up, get everything working. So we are live again and we are doing our usual of packing up your orders tonight. So again, give you a minute to join on in while I go ahead and set everything on up on my end. Get everything ready for our live. So, thank you everyone for joining on in. Hopefully everyone has had an amazing day. Got that link. Let's go ahead and add in that curl box and everything else into the YouTube live. So, welcome in. Thanks so much for joining on in tonight. So, like usual, I'll be packing up some of your TikTok shop orders tonight. So, I always kind of switch off between TikTok shop and website orders, but tonight we'll be packing up those. So, just added in some of our products to the YouTube Live. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in to showing off some of our products to start off. This will be probably one of my only lives this week, aside from yesterday, since I am booked for the rest of the week, as I do have shows. But before we start, I do want to show off our products. So we do have our iridescent bows. If you guys haven't seen these iridescent bows yet, here they are, looking ever so pretty. So these come in 2 different sizes, long tail and smaller, and they come in 4 different colors, pink, blue, green, and red. So those are our iridescent bows. And if you haven't already grabbed one of our curl boxes, this is your sign to. So if you don't know what our curl box is, it is basically a curl routine in a box. So this includes 7 different products to deal with curly hair. And if you don't know, I have extremely curly hair back there. So all of our curl boxes, first off, come with shampoo, conditioner, and curl cream, which I do not have here to show you, but it does come with that. Next up, including your curl box, is our silk bonnet right here. Next up in your curl box is our curl t-shirt towel. Right here is our curl t-shirt towel. Next up in your curl box are 2 scrunchies, which you can always let me know in the order notes if you want to switch out the color or the design of these scrunchies. And then all curl boxes come in this reusable box, as you see here, makeup kit, whatever you want to call it, and also a step-by-step guide, a written out guide, and a video guide. So that's everything, including our enchanted curl box. So, again, let me know if anyone has any questions. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to go ahead and grab one of our curl boxes. Again, everything in here is valued over $75, and this is everything included beside I didn't show the conditioner, shampoo, and curl cream, but that's also included. So let me know if anyone has any questions on anything, or if you want to see any other products or anything else. So don't forget, if you do place an order while I'm live tonight, you do get a free scrunchie included with your order. So take use of that deal while you can. So let's go ahead and jump right in to packing up some of your orders. We're packing up some TikTok shop orders tonight. So let me know if anyone has any questions, requests on scrunchies, bows, headbands, or anything else that I want to see up close. Don't forget to grab your curl box if you haven't already. So we are starting off with Christina's order here. Christina here got one of our mini scrunchies. So Christina here first up got our mini s'more scrunchie. So to start off, let's go ahead and grab that mini s'more scrunchie, which is gonna be right down here. Oh, so I went ahead and grabbed their scrunchie. So here's that mini s'more scrunchie for their order. This is one of our summer scrunchies from last year. I do still have this in our oversized size as well. I love this one. So next up for this order, they do also get a free scrunchie since they placed an order while I was live. So let's go ahead and grab their free scrunchie. For their free one, I'm going to actually go with the mini Chick-fil-A one. I just restocked this in our oversized one, but I only had one of these in the mini. So I'll go ahead and grab that one for Christina. Thank you so much for the gift. Truly appreciate it. So there's that for Christina. So appreciate that, Piper. So there's that for Christina's order. Let's go ahead and grab the sticker and pack all this on up. And I, yet again, do not have any normal stickers. I really have got to order some more. Literally none of these are normal. They're all just like animal stickers. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with these. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a logo sticker for this order. We'll go with the dog one, I guess. And let's go ahead and ship this all on off for Christina's order. So again, let me know if anyone has any questions, requests on anything you want to see up close. Don't forget, if you do place an order while I'm live tonight, you do get a free scrunchie included with your order. So take use of that deal while you can. And if you haven't already, go ahead and grab one of our curl boxes. Again, our curl boxes is basically a curl routine in a box. It includes shampoo, conditioner, curl cream, our curl t-shirt towel, our silk bonnet, as well as 2 of our scrunchies, a design and a silk one. And you can always let me know in the order notes if you want to switch those out for a different color, different design, or anything like that. So we're gonna move on to our next order here, which is actually my insane order that I received last week. So I am gonna have to set this one aside, and I'll explain why in a hot second. So here is said order that I received last week. Insane. All of these lines is an item. So they got 44 different items. Insane. And they got duplicates of some of them, but not a lot of them. So insane. 44 items. So this will literally be impossible for me to package up on live. I think it does also require a box because they probably got something else in here. So I'm going to go ahead and set this order aside and pack it up off of live when I can do that more easily. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our next order. So our next order here is for Trin, and Trin here got our baby blue velvet scrunchie. I love this one, it's so pretty. So again, don't forget, if you do place an order while I'm live tonight, you do get a free scrunchie included with your order, so take use of that deal while you can. Again, no code or anything needed for that, and we do also still have a sale going on our website for our spring and Easter collection, so you can take use of that as well. There's a baby blue velvet scrunchie, and this one's actually, I feel like, kind of wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go with a different one. I did not really like that one for some reason, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab them a different one, and we can go ahead and package up Trin's order, but they do also get a free scrunchie, so let's go ahead and grab a free scrunchie. So again, let me know if anyone has any questions or requests on scrunchies, bows, or anything else that you want to see up close. And don't forget, if you do place an order within the next 30 minutes, you do get a free scrunchie included with your order. So take use of that deal while you can. So here's their scrunchie for their order. Let's go ahead and get everything in here and pack and ship this all on off. So let's go ahead and grab my sticker. Oh, yet again, these stickers, I just don't even know what to do with them. I have so many of them. Nothing to do with them. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with this one. Let's go ahead and grab a logo sticker, pack all this on up, ship this on off to Trin. So again, don't forget, if you haven't already, don't forget to get your orders in the next 30 minutes for a free scrunchie included with your order. Again, that applies to TikTok shop, website, and YouTube shop orders. So there's that for Trin's order, and off it goes. So our next order here is actually another one that I'm going to set aside. This one right here is for Sonia, and they got one of our curl boxes. So they got the Enchanted Scrunch curl box, which they got in the navy version. So if you don't know, we do also have our curl box in pink and navy. So I'm going to go ahead and set that one aside to our curl box section. Things that I got to pack. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to our next order here, which is for Megan. So let's go ahead and grab a bag. So Megan got a ton of scrunchies, so I'm going to go with our big bag right here. So let's go ahead and slap on that label. So to start off, they got our yellow floral spring scrunchie out of our spring collection. Here's that yellow floral. Next up for this order, we got the pastel yellow bullet scrunchie. Right over here. This one's so cute. Do I make all these? My mom actually makes all the scrunchies, and then I currently make all of our bows, headbands, wristlets, and then part of our curl box. So here's our curl box. I make parts of this one. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry if it's laggy. Let me know if it doesn't improve in a few moments. But here's our bows if you guys haven't seen these already. I'm going to go ahead and pin this for you guys on the TikTok shop. These are our Enchanted Scrunch long tail bows. And then we do also have these in smaller sizes. Let me know if you want to see these in any other colors or the other size. So next up for this order, they got the light blue organza scrunchie, which I actually don't know where I put. There it is. Here's a light blue organza. Here's that one. And next up, I got one of my favorites, a purple daisy. This one's just so cute. Love the purple daisy one. Here's purple daisy. And next up, we got the pastel plaid bullet. I genuinely have no idea which one that is, honestly. So let's see. Let me go ahead and check on this order and see which scrunchie they got, because I have no idea which one the pastel plaid bullet is. Kind of lost there. Okay, this is 18267. Okay, there it is. So this is Megan's order. Okay, so they have the OG pastel plaid bullet, so I should have known that, but I did not want to mess up their order. So there's that pastel plaid bullet. And lastly for the order, they did also get our pastel spring bullet trio pack, which I do not have everything for, since they also got the lilac bullet in that trio pack. But I can go ahead, grab 2 of the scrunchies for the pastel trio pack. So the third one here is the lilac bullet, which is currently being sewn up. So I'm going to go ahead and have to set this order aside, since that lilac bullet is still missing. But I'll go ahead and set aside Megan's order here and pack it up as soon as I have the lilac bullet. So there's that. So don't forget, all orders placed in the next 30 minutes do get that free scrunchie deal. So take use of that deal while you can. If you haven't already, go ahead and grab one of our bows. These are our iridescent bows. They come in 4 different colors and 2 different sizes. And then we do also have a ton of our scrunchies. Spring scrunchies are on sale on our website. Spring and Easter ones are on sale on the website. And if you haven't already, don't forget to grab our Enchanted Curl Box. This is basically a curl routine in a box. Includes shampoo, conditioner, curl cream, our curl t-shirt towel, our silk bonnet, as well as 2 of our scrunchies and a step-by-step video guide and a written out guide. So there's everything that's included with our curl box here. And you can always let me know in the order notes if you want to switch out these scrunchies for different ones. So everything in here is valued at over $75. So if you haven't already, go ahead and grab your curl boxes. And then not in here is the shampoo and conditioner and curl cream. So that is our Enchanted Curl Box. So don't forget to grab your curl boxes. If you haven't already, there are 37 on our website, or there is a flash sale also on the TikTok shop for them. So that'll be it for tonight's live. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining on in. 30 minutes left for a free scrunchie includes your order. Get your orders in the next 30 minutes, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. 30 minutes.